Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony is about to begin. Please be seated.
The anthem. On my phone.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends. Welcome to the Charlie Battery, 1st Battalion, 40th Field Artillery Basic Combat Training graduation ceremony. Today marks the successful completion of the demanding requirements of 10 weeks of rigorous Army basic combat training for these soldiers. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the commander of Charlie Battery, 1st Battalion, 40th Field Artillery, Captain James E. Hawthorne.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Captain Hawthorne, and I'm an American soldier. On behalf of the Fort Sill Command Team, welcome to Fort Sill, the 434 Field Artillery Brigade, and the Charlie Battery, 1st Battalion, 40th Field Artillery graduation ceremony. Thank you all for joining us today as we commemorate the accomplishments of your warriors and our newest American soldiers. Before we continue to move forward in celebration of the Army's next generation, we must take the time to honor those who have served before us. On behalf of the 434 Field Artillery Brigade Team, we would like to thank all veterans for service to our country. 10 weeks ago, this warrior standing before you left home for the first time to become part of something bigger than himself. Although they arrive as individuals, he is leaving as a member of a time-honored team. They've worked hard and succeeded in every task that was put before them because failure was not an option. And as he'll tell you, it takes more than boots and a uniform to make an American soldier. They've been instilled with the fundamentals of discipline and have embodied the core Army values of loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. These fundamentals and values are acquired and put into practice every day through tough, realistic, and safe training. You may have already heard the stories about the sting of the gas chamber, the nervousness of throwing a live hand grenade, and the pride of passing the final Army Combat Fitness Test. These stories are just a small representation of their overall experience. In just over 67 days, they trained on their primary weapon system, foot marched more than 60 miles, learned how to perform life-saving measures, and experienced the beautiful, ever-changing weather of Oklahoma. Every training event is a building block towards forming a foundation of skills these soldiers will use in everyday life and combat. They have shaped these skills by training like their lives and the lives of their battle buddies depend on it. Furthermore, they understand that the soldier's creed and warrior ethos are not just words to memorize, but words that American soldiers live by. These soldiers have met every challenge head-on and succeeded due in large part to the positive leadership and demanding environment created by our Army's finest non-commissioned officers. These outstanding coaches, mentors, and role models taught your soldier the true meaning of discipline and teamwork. The drill sergeant's professionalism, competence, and dedication to standards have made a lifelong impression on your soldiers. Most importantly, these soldiers would not be here today if not for the undying love and support of their family and friends. I applaud you all and ask that you continue to support your soldier throughout their military careers. They became American soldiers for you, their family and friends. Soldiers of Charlie Battery, I extend my gratitude to you for the sacrifices you've made to become an American soldier during a time of war. By taking this courageous step at a dangerous time in our history, you have truly set yourself apart from our fellow citizens as defenders of freedom and the American way of life. You are all well trained. You are mentally, physically, and emotionally tough. I would be honored to lead each and every one of you on today's battlefield. Godspeed and good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for our newest American soldier.
Ladies and gentlemen, American soldiers' first act is to swear to defend our Constitution. Just as the Constitution of the United States is the cornerstone of our free society, the soldier's oath is the backbone of the Army's commitment to preserving it.
Repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Benjamin Bergman,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I will obey the orders
that I will obey the orders
of the President of the United States
of the President of the United States
and the orders
and the orders
of the officers appointed over me,
of the officers appointed over me,
according to regulations
according to regulations
and the Uniform Code of Military
and
Justice.
the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
At this time, the following soldier for Class 6221 is being presented with his certificate for the completion of basic combat training. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the singing of the Army song. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony.